and I want to expand. Hello, everyone. Gwen Green here, aka G Money, and I'm coming to you live and uncut. All right. We're going to give people a chance to come on in and join us. Please let people know that I'm on, and this will be recorded, so there will be an opportunity to get a recording. I have some wonderful information to share with you all. So the people are coming in. Hello, everyone. And just let people know, Gwen Green is live. And we're going to be talking about generational wealth. We're going to be talking about generational wealth. And they're asking me to do something here. I don't know what, because I'm not all that into technology, so excuse me, please. But yeah, we're going to be going live soon. Well, we are live now, so let everybody know we are here. I want to share some exciting news. If you have a calling on your life to help other people, I put out the call, Calling All Kingdom Builders. So this is for people who have a calling on their lives to help other people. All right, that's what this is about. If you don't have a calling on your life to help other people, it's not for you. But if you have a calling on your life to help other people, come on in and let other folks know too. This is going to be worth your time. I can guarantee it. I know there are a lot of things on. I'm looking at myself here. All right. Okay. We are live. That's what this is about. Okay. Time, I can guarantee it. Okay. I know there are a lot of. I have to mute this. A lot of things. Okay. So I'm looking at myself. It's like, now, okay, get your, come on. This is some good stuff. I promise y'all. This is some good stuff you don't want to miss. It's going to change your life. If you have a calling on your life to help other people. I'm Gwen Green. For those of you who may be joining me and don't know me, I've been doing this for 30 years. And we have the proof into the third generation. All right, I want to share this information. I want to get this information in the hands of folks who have a calling on their lives to help other people. Some people ask me what was the catch. I've been doing this for 30 years, helping people fulfill the mandate on their lives. I'm a published author of The Mandate Fulfilled, Bring God's People Out of Debt. And I have a calling on my life to help bring people out of debt. And I've been doing that for over 30 years. And we're seeing the results into the third generation. So if you have a calling on your life, you want to be here. And we're going to get started. I have 1 more minute. We're going to get started. And whoever is here. And everybody else will catch the recording. I have a lot of information, and I'm not going to keep you long. All right. Now, 1 more minute. Tell people to come on. We are going to have a good time too. This is wonderful information, and I'm so excited to be able to share it with people. I'm the founder of Generational Wealth Empowerment Network. That's Generational Wealth Empowerment Network.com. You can find all kind of free good stuff there. And we have some paid training classes too. But I'm going to be giving away a lot of good free stuff tonight. All right. I love giving away good stuff. I love it. I've been giving away stuff for 30 years and love it. Never get tired. All right. And I think that's it. Okay, 8:35, 5 minutes long enough. All right. So now I put out the call, Calling All Kingdom Builders. People who have a calling on their lives to help other people. And a lot of times people who have a calling on their lives, they're struggling too, and so I want to help people who have a calling on their lives so that they can get to fulfilling the mandate on their lives. So again, I'm Gwen Green, aka G Money, and I help people who have a calling on their lives to start businesses and increase their revenue so that they can help the people that God has assigned to them to help. We do this through business startups and real estate. Now, I put on the notice, the post, I want to tell you how I went from having just $35 in the bank to building a six-figure income and net worth in just 6 months. All right, and why that is so exciting. I was a young 27-year-old kid, and I prayed and asked God, please help me to feed my kids, my two daughters. And God did. He showed me, but he gave me a mandate. He said, bring my people out of debt. And I write about that in my book, The Mandate Fulfilled, Bring God's People Out of Debt. It's on Amazon.com. It's on my website, too, if you want to check it out. And it tells the story of how I went behind enemy lines for 20 years to learn how to do this. In other words, I didn't talk about it. I was about it. Okay, somebody didn't tell me this, I did it. And using the power of business startup and real estate investing, I was able to build a six-figure income and six-figure net worth that have spanned for 30 years. And why this is so exciting is because so many people have a calling on their life, and they know they want to start a business, but they just don't know how. Or they say, I don't have the money. And, and that calling is never going to go away, by the way. It's never going to go away. That if you are, God has called you to feed people, you're going to keep on seeing hungry people, and it's going to eat at you until you do something about it. If God has called you to help children, you're going to see children in need, and it's going to eat at you until you do something about it. So it just does not go away. So I want to help you fulfill that calling on your life. All right, so this is what happened with me. I was a 27-year-old kid to a single mom, just divorced, and I wanted to take care of my babies, and God showed me. And it was through investing in real estate. I had $35 in the bank. And how I did it, I purchased a program, and I followed the program step by step. I put action to information. And that is one of the keys. I'm telling you. We can have information, we can have all the information in the world, but information without application doesn't create anything. When you put application to information, you develop knowledge, know-how. And that's what I did. I put my hands to it. Now that program is still around, but they've done something. They've removed the step-by-step stuff out of there, so you have to hire them to tell you step-by-step what to do. The guy that originally created the program, he was a good guy, and he had the step-by-step in there. And I did it, and it worked. And I bought 6 properties, no money down. My God. And the program still works to this day. I still invest in real estate. Not only me, I help other people learn how to invest in real estate, no money down. It is fantastic. I love real estate. I've invested in real estate in every way think imaginable. Going through the ads, lease option, the auctions, you name it. I've the foreclosures. I've done it all. All right, so that's a little bit about my real estate. And then the next part is business ownership. It's very unlikely that we will ever be able to build generational wealth without owning our own business. Because when you are a business owner, you can call the shots. You determine your ceiling, And so I help people start businesses. That's another passion. I love real estate and I love business. Now, this is crazy. This is how I got into business. Again, I was working at American Red Cross, loved my job, was getting advancements and all of that. Didn't want to leave my job, but I could not find quality childcare for my baby. My children have always been my why. When your why is strong enough, You will commit to succeeding. Failure is not an option. So I tell people, you get your why. You get your why, and you will commit to your success. My babies was my why, so I had to leave, and my mom said, Gwen, let's go. You have to do this. I gave my notice, and while I was working, I took the necessary training to get my license, the required license. And that Friday, they gave me my going away party, and I had no clients. I had no customers. I stepped out on faith. I went by faith, and I left a good paying job. And that Friday, I had not a single client. By Monday, when I opened my doors, by the end of Monday, I had maxed my license requirement out. And I just used, it was probably about $5 or $10 at the most that I used to generate my clientele. And that business grew to a 6-figure business. I did childcare. But I grew the business into an after-school program, a summer camp, the first private ran summer camp program in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Shout out to all my Camp Nisi folks. Ask them about me. Miss Gwen's Daycare and Club Nisi. First private ran summer camp program, after school program. And then I purchased a 3,000 square foot community center, and I ran my own private ran community center that I opened up for free for the children. And I would love to tell someone how to do that. It is a wonderful thing for the community, and you can make money, good money. And so I did that. And we had a game room. Oh my God. I tell people I got paid to play for 20 years. I'm telling y'all, I have had a blast. I've had a great life and a great time fulfilling the mandate on my life. And I want to see other people have that opportunity too. So I'm looking at my time because, like I said, I don't want to keep you long. So that is how I built a multi-six-figure income, starting at $35, and I can teach you. I would love to show you. Now, and some people may say, oh, she gonna try to sell us something. Okay, I have some good stuff, but I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna give you, because I love to gift people. That's part of my contribution to the builders of the kingdom. I am a kingdom builder. I want to see the kingdom of God prosper on this earth. So we have to help one another. Okay, so that's why I do this. Okay, so now one thing that I want to get into your hands, please put in there, I want it. Put in there, if you can type it in, I want it, G Money. I want it. The Great Wealth Transference is here. Are you ready? It is a free guide, and it's going to tell you about the biblical transference of wealth. And most Christians have heard about this wealth transference. The wealth of the wicked is laid up in store for the just. Well, it's here. It's here. And I want you to get that book. It's a quick read. It's about 25 pages, double space, big letters, because I know folks don't like to read. So I made it as Ed, but I'm telling you, you get this information, you are going to say, my God, I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay, that's one thing. Then we have the Build Generational Wealth in 1 year or less. Let me tell you, last year we rolled out the Generational Wealth Empowerment Network online academy. And the challenge was to become a millionaire in 1 year or less. Now, I share this with you not to brag and all that foolishness, but to tell you and to impress upon you, this is doable beyond belief. And I know, a lot of people say, oh, millionaire, and don't have a plan of action. It's math. And I have a plan of action. Like I said, we've been doing this for 30 years. We see this. We're not talking about something. We want to do something. We oughta, we gonna, we fitna. This has been done repeatedly. And I'm happy to report that, we hit that mark of multi-millions. And it was through business, starting businesses and purchasing land and real estate in Africa. who love us. And I was in Africa for 2 months. It was wonderful. All right, so that is Generational Wealth Empowerment Network. Now we are rolling out this year's program, and it's the Wealth Revolution. It's here, y'all. The Wealth Revolution is here. And we help people start businesses. We help people build their personal credit and their business credit. We help people develop their financial literacy. We help people get that wealth mindset, because we can only go where our mindset allows us. So if we have not, a lot of times, most times, and I know it was true for me, my mindset stopped me. And God had to really deliver me from that in order for me to grow past a certain income level. And so I thank God for it. We have a wonderful program, and I'm really thinking about gifting that. Okay, I'm thinking about gifting that. Like I said, I just love to give folks stuff because I like to see you succeed. In the Generational Wealth Empowerment Network, we have multiple ways for you to make money while you're learning. I call it, look, let me pay you to learn. You know, one thing about me, and I'm gonna be clear about this. There are a lot of good programs out there. There are a lot of programs out there. To me, they're a little bit too expensive. I'm sorry. And also, I'm concerned because a lot of people have these programs and they want to make money. That's why they have the programs. That's honestly, you know. And yes, I do expect to be paid for my services because my time is valuable. But I don't go upside people's heads. You can go to generationalwealthempowermentnetwork.com and check it out for yourself. Don't go upside people's heads, because I don't make my money selling information. I make my money by doing businesses and investing in real estate. That's how I still make my money. And I love it. And I teach people how to do the same thing. My motives is not money. My motives is, in 2018, I was diagnosed with colon cancer. And I looked over my life, and I had done good. I had helped many, many people, hundreds of people. And I thought I had did great, right? I was, okay, I can go. And after I got better, thank God, God helped me. People was coming up to me, young people, and said, Miss Gwen, we need you. We need you. We need to know how to, they had benefited from my programs. They said, we need to know how to start businesses. We need to know how to invest in real estate. And we need you to come back. Now, I was retired. No, I'm in Florida. I ain't going back to no cold Pennsylvania. No, I'm retired. And I said, y'all are supposed to be doing this. You saw it done. You saw the community center. You saw the daycares. You saw the after school programs. You saw the real estate. You saw all of this. And they looked at me and they said, Miss Gwen, we don't know how. So I had helped a lot of people. I held their hands and we went and we did it. But I had not taught people the steps to doing it themselves. And that really concerned me, because I said, my God, I could have died and took this to the grave, and people wouldn't have known it. It would not have been available. So I made a vow. I refuse to take my knowledge and my wisdom and my experience to the grave. So I'm going to be teaching it. I'm going to be out here telling people you don't have to be broke, especially if you have a calling on your life. God, He gives us the power to get wealth. And it says in His word, through ideas, witty inventions, and businesses, He gives us the power to get wealth. So if you have that unction on you, you feel that pull on you, like I feel like I'm supposed to start a business, then you probably are. And don't be afraid if you don't know how, because there are people out here who God will have help you. All right? And I'm one of them. I'm here. I'm a kingdom builder. I want to see God's people prosper, because we have a lot of hurting people in this world. And we are God's hands on this earth. We are His foot soldiers. So it's on us to help. So that's what I want to help equip you to do. So again, get this free information. This alone is going to blow your mind and change your life. Then I want you to get on my mailing list, because I'm going to do a 3-day boot camp with this program, The Secret to Business Success Formula. And it's what I use to ensure success. I've started many businesses over the years. I've helped people start many businesses. And there's 3 things, the main 3 things that cause people businesses to fail. And we cover those in the secret formula for business success. That's going to be a free boot camp. It's going to be free. So I want you to get on my mailing list. And just from that program, you will never not be able to make money. I kid you not. I kid you not. You have nothing to lose. Invest in yourself. Invest the time to get this knowledge. You will never struggle financially again with just that free program. All right, so I want you to get in there. I want you to say, Miss Gwen, hey, listen, I'm here. I'm a kingdom builder. I am ready to fulfill the calling, the mandate on my life. I want this information. All right, okay, and that's about it. And then if you go into Generational Wealth Empowerment Network, there are some paid courses. Look over what we're offering. You're under no obligations to buy nothing. Ain't nobody going to grab you and say you got to buy this. That's up to you. But for our students, and then this is me, I may have some of my old students on, because they've been like, Miss Gwen, when we going to do this again? If you in there, holler, put in there, Miss Gwen, when we going to do it again? We're going to start up February, the first week of February. And we have some great stuff in there. We have some earn while you learn opportunities. I have one program in there. If you can pass a drug test and you can pass a background screening, you can earn money from the comfort of your home. And I guarantee you will earn no less than $600 a month from the comfort of your home, working a couple of days a week, and not even full days, just a couple of hours. That I want to get into people's hands. I also have 41 businesses that can be started for under $50. I have that guide. If you want that guide, Miss Gwen, G Money, hook me up. I want that guide. 41 businesses that can be started for $50 or less. All right, and so that's my time. God bless you. Thank you for showing up. It's going to be, the recording is going to be available. If you know some people that you say, man, they really need to hear this, they're struggling. I help people start businesses, and I also help people who have had businesses, but they're not growing, or they're losing money, or they're about to fold. I help people do that too. Okay, and I think that's about it. I don't know how to see the chat and all that stuff from here. Like I said, I'm technology challenged, so I do apologize. I'm going to have to get some young person who show me how to do this. But nevertheless, I'm here. We will be doing weekly Q&As for anybody who have questions, and I'll have it set up on Zoom so you'll be able to ask questions and we'll be able to get your answers. Okay, if you have a business idea and you just don't know how to start it, whatever information I can give you for free, I will give it to you for free. Now, like I said, we do have paid programs, and they're worth it. They normally sell for $2.99. Go check out the website and see if you get in there in the early bird special, how affordable the programs are. I'm so proud of it, and I'm so excited. God bless y'all. I'm Gwen Green, aka G Money, and I look forward to working with you. Message me if you have some questions. God bless you, and good night.